There is something very powerful about somebody wishing you a peaceful life. Shalom Aleichem. But hello just really isn't kind of doing it. It doesn't do it for me. Oh God, no. That needs to warm up for a while. There's lots about the church that I loathe. I mean, not every Christian is monochrome. There are plenty of Christians who would regard me as a heretic and no doubt burn me at a stake should it be legal.
I guess it all started when I was about 17 and I was in a band of punk rockers in Cheltenham. I got tagged as the punk priest from the age of about 19 when I started on this road. And it's something for years I've tried to duck.
I never wanted to be ordained. I mean, I consciously remember thinking, I really don't want to be ordained at all. I never want to join this club. Well, at the time it was an all-male club, of course. And I just thought, well, they're doing so badly at the moment, why'd bother to join them, really? You know, they can screw it up all on their own. I don't need to kind of butt in. There was no sort of clerical penis envy going on, you know, I wasn't into that. Hope that's not my car. Anyway. What are you supposed to say now? You're supposed to bring it home, preacher. All together now.
Good Friday coming, and then Holy Saturday night, where we light the big light of Christ, the Paschal candle, ready for the celebrations on Sunday morning. It's all rock and roll.
If people start waving Bibles at me and telling me, you know, who's going to hell and who isn't, my ears heel over instantly. I remember sitting in a meeting with a colleague, and I was moaning about the people in the church, I think, about something. And he stopped me and he said, "But don't you realise? These are the people you're going to be spending eternity with." And I suddenly, I thought, but that's my definition of hell. Getting to heaven and not liking it. You know, finding all these nasty, miserable, closed-minded, bigoted people. Surely it can't be heaven.
I think a lot of us who are ordained within the church, particularly people I know, have taken their inspiration from their cultural times where they grew up, whether it was punk rock or, you know, rock and roll or house music or whatever. Those things are still sort of part of us and part of what we are and what we give as well. I guess as a 45-year-old bloke, it's a bit difficult to to continue on those lines, and it's probably something I'm known for. But it is part of what we are. It's part of what, you know, we always say in this parish that whatever happens, it's all rock and roll.
Have you heard the Lord is working wherever there is trouble lurking, ministering the vaccine of good news, good news. This church was built in 72. I mean, I loathe it, but some people kind of regard it. Architects get very moist over it, and I never understand that. But then, you know, the mind of an architect, what can I say? But they come in and go, oh my goodness, this is a perfect example of blah, 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 blah. And you think, yeah, but it's still ugly, you know. But concentrated on it. So it has its challenges, but we live here and it's ours and we pray in it and it's the people that make the space. So, hey, you know, it's ours. It was April, I remember, and he knocked on the door and he said, hello, we're looking for a home. And I said, oh, well, we have a big place. Come and join us.
We DJ, myself and a colleague of mine, DJ at a pub in Bethnal Green called The Florist, on the third Thursday of every month. And every single time we do it, and we've been doing it for about 3 or 4 years now, the first person takes about 5 minutes to come up and say, are you real? And challenging us for impersonating clergy as we're playing our music there, and then get very embarrassed when they find out that we are actually priests as well. So
I've got this little band that I started up, and we just get together and somebody says, oh, well, let's play this, and we kind of wail away for a while. We got the story, we know the riff. It's Jesus, okay? Just fling it out there, riff on it, man, you know?
I mean, people will come obviously for money or for that sort of help, and that may take you down one avenue. I've been and paid off drug dealers in the middle of the park before to get somebody off somebody's back. I've blessed quite a few houses for things that have gone bump in the night. I've done some interesting weddings. I've done a great wedding on Glastonbury Tor. I've done a wedding in the Forest of Dean, one in the Dungeon Club in South London.
In Alexander, we need to sort
The model, I guess, that I work from is that of the old East End worker priests, in a sense that you're there among your community for your community.
I can't believe this. Shall I answer that? Hi. Hello. Oh, it's my verger. Vicars are always blessed with vergers because they keep you on the straight and narrow. Hello, verger.